Hey guys, Nate Meets World here today at Estrella de Agua, a lodge on the outskirts of Los Nevados National Park here in the Colombian Andes. And today we're going to do some hiking in the national park. It's going to be a multi-day trip. I plan to spend 2 nights up here in Finca La Playa or Aquilino, depending on how you call it. And then from where I started this morning, it's about 3 hours, 15 minutes, 3.5 hours from the Salento Valley drop-off point. So yeah, let's get going. I'm excited to see the Paramo. The trail's gotten a lot muddier since I left Estrella de Agua. Yeah. Good thing I picked up a hiking stick. Arrived at this spot to take a little rest before we get into the Paramo. And now I'm kind of figuring out, should I take this muddy path or this muddy path? I caught up with this big group from Argentina. And we've reached the Paramo. Almost arrived at Finca Primavera, which is, I think we're going to stay here tonight since it's about to get dark. But clouds are clearing at the perfect time. Wow, this view's amazing. Okay, slight change in plans. This bus is actually full, so I'm going to have to get back on the trail and get over to Aquilino. So I'm going to try and do as much as I can before it gets dark. Hey guys, weather looks much nicer this morning at Finca Aquilino. Here's the view of the area, and there's Nevada to them over there. And yeah, it cost me 22,000 pesos to stay here for tonight, and then it was also 22,000 pesos for breakfast and dinner. And yeah, I'm going to be heading that direction, probably towards El Cavito, and then down to Laguna El Encanto, and then kind of make my way back here for tonight. Okay, more clouds are starting to form in, but I just want to show you where I've been so far. So I came over that ridge line, came down a bit, and then I came up this hill here. There's also another path here that I'll probably take on the return trip. And now we got this really nice view. There's Laguna El Encanto right there. But we're going to slowly make our way up the mountain across here and around. And then on the back side of this mountain that we're going to descend in back into the lake over there. So a little bit of a detour, but it should be really scenic. Okay, I made it around the corner there. And yeah, I can still see Nevada to Lima. And I think that's El Cavito right there, so we're going to make it that way. And then, yeah, if the weather's still good, maybe I'll even go a little bit farther. Okay, I've made it to El Cavito, which is 4,200 meters. And yeah, since the weather's good, I can still see the Nevada to Lima. I'm going to hike up a little bit farther until the Paramo ends at base camp, and then I'm going to turn around from there. This is about as far as I'm going to go. As you can see, it gets much steeper from here. And then right over there is the base camp at about 4,360 meters. And then you got pretty good views all around. Oh, it looks like the clouds are starting to roll in a bit. But really great hike, and I got lucky with the weather. I just had a quick chat with the Argentinian group I was with yesterday. Some of them are summiting Nevada to Lima. As for me, I'm making my way down, following this path, and taking a little bit right to Laguna El Encanto. I've had a wonderful day exploring, but at this spot I'm going to turn around. It's around where those, I guess, caves are. And I'm going to make my way back towards the lake and towards the finca. So, what a great day for hiking. Almost back to Finca Aquilino. Time to rest, relax, eat dinner, and get ready to hike down tomorrow. Okay, one quick note before we get out of here. It did take me a little over 5 hours to get up here from where I started. So hopefully it'll take a little less time once we get back down into the waxed palm trees. But yeah, one other note. There was, I guess, a puma in the area last night because the dog was going crazy. So just a quick note, it is puma territory, but most of the time pumas are going to want to avoid us just as much as we want to avoid them. Well, that's about it with foggy, muddy Paramore. I'll show you a few highlights from the way back, but there wasn't much else to see. But yeah, on our way back, we'll check back in at Estrella de Agua and wrap things up. Hey guys, I'm back at Estrella de Agua. I apologize for the messy hair. The hike down took about 4 hours through the brutal, muddy Paramore. And yeah, I think the hike up took around 5.5 hours, maybe a little more depending on your speed. That was definitely an interesting hike. I guess the weather today and a couple days ago going through the Paramore wasn't great. But once we got into the mountains, I was really happy with how the weather turned out. And I guess you could say it was worth hiking, or at least trying at least once in your life. Again, per night I stayed at Finca Aquilino, and the costs were $44,000, so $22,000 for the bed, 12,000 pesos for dinner, and 10,000 for breakfast. Now I'll just about wrap it up. I encourage you guys to explore your local area, and don't be afraid to go off the beaten track to places like Los Nevados National Park in the Colombian Andes. You're never too young or too old to go hiking. We live in a beautiful world. Go explore it. Peace. Nos vemos.